What's up guys, how are you today? Welcome to my channel, Dev. Today we have a brand new SwiftUI tutorial. We're gonna build a complex animation with Swift and SwiftUI, so be with me because this tutorial is gonna be hit. And yep, you're gonna learn a lot from it. We will have a lot of fun, and this is an amazing tutorial for you to learn about how to build complex animation with Swift and SwiftUI. So don't miss this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Dev. Hit the bell for the notification, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. And yep, don't worry about the code and the assets. I will put a link of my GitHub repository for this project in the description below. And yep, if you have any question, if you have any comments, if you have any opinion, if you have any suggestions, feel free to write me down in the comment section. I will respond to it ASAP. So enough talking, let's jump to the coding. As you can see on my screen, this is our final app that we're gonna build in this tutorial. So here we have category tags here. You can see we have some nice animation here. That's it. So nice and smooth. And the main goal is to build this scroll view with this beautiful animation. You can see here it goes, and yep, this is our scroll view animation. It's so nice. You can integrate it within your projects, within your SwiftUI, or you can just practice the code. And if for example, I click on it, we have beautiful animation here, transition between the main view and the detail view here. As you can see, here it goes. Nicely done here. So let me just see. Yep, that's it. So we're gonna build this in the moment. Before all that, don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you are interested in Swift and SwiftUI, I have a playlist that has plenty of videos that you can learn from it a lot. I think there is 70 or 80 videos that I built for you guys to just watch it and learn SwiftUI. You can level up your coding. So don't forget to check that also. Enough talking, and let's jump to the coding. So here in my Xcode, I will create a new project here. And yep, app and complex animation, yep. And here, make sure the interface set to SwiftUI and the language set to Swift, and the storage is set to none here. And include test, don't check that. So here I will say create. Let me just. Okay, we're good to go. We have a blank new project in the Xcode. First of all, we're gonna build our model here. So new group and models. So let me just see. Yep, new Swift file, command and N, and new Swift file. So naming the bug model for our bug, and we have a struct here. So let me just check that. Yep, as you can see, a book has an image, a title, an author, a rating, and a number of views here. So we have 1 for image, 2 for title, 3 for author, 4 for the rating, and 5 for the views, and 6 for the ID, because each one has a unique ID. So we have 6 variables in our struct. So struct book is gonna be identifiable and hashable. So we have let ID string equal to UUID dot UUID string, then let title again a string, let image name, again string, let's author, again a string, and let rating, integer, and let book view, integer. So this is our struct here for our book, for each book. And here we have a let sample books. For our sample data, type of some array of books, book, equal to an array. I just copy and paste this one, and let me just go through it. So this is it. Let me just see. We use the init for books. So init title, book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and book 5. Image name also according to that. Book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and book 5, and the author and the rating and the book view. We built a sample, 5 sample blocks here for us. So just let me just copy and paste the assets here. So we have 5 images for the books, and yep, book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, and book 5. So here it goes. This is our model. And let me just go to the here. Let me just create a new group here, naming the views, the repository. Views here. I don't know why it's good. What's going on here? Or view, for example. I don't know. Let me just view. So let me, I think I know what's going on here. Yep. We're good to go, and here we say views. Yep, that's good. So the first one is going to be the home view. Home view. So in our home view, we have to define our tags. So with tags here for global access. So this is a string type equal to, let me just copy and paste this array here. So this is history, classical, biography, cartoons, adventure, fairy, and fantasy. So this is our tags. And in our home view, we have some variables. So at state, variable of active tag of string equal to biography. And then we have at namespace, private variable of animation for our animation. So we have at state variable show detail type of boolean, and this is equal to false. And at state variable selected book, this is in type of book, this is optional. And at state variable of animate current book, again boolean type, and equal to false. Yep, good. So this is it, and we're gonna take a row to our coding. So we stack here, we have a spacing of 16, and here we have hstack, and then we have a text of browse, and then we have the font with that large title but bold here, and here for the hstack we have frame it, max width would be that infinity, and alignment would be that leading here. Oh my god. Yep. Come on. Yep, good. And we have a padding of that horizontal and 16 here. Yep, that's our padding. Then we have to create our tags view. So here for the tags, let me just show you in the, we have to create this one here, tags view. So here, outside the scope of the body variable, we have @view builder. Oh my god. So @view builder, this is a function for our tags view, and return us some view here, and then we're good to go. So here we have a scroll view dot horizontal and show indicators false. Then here we have a hstack, and here we have a spacing of 12, spacing 12, and here we have for each loop, and we have the tags. Yep, and the ID would be dot self tagging. So here we loop through each each element of the tag array. Here we define our tags array here. So we have a text that's gonna be the tag in it. So let me just add to this one, tags view. Yep, we have it. So we have to style it. We have the font.caption, and we have a padding of dot horizontal and 16, and a padding dot vertical and 8, and then we have a background here. If active tag equal to tag, then we have the capsule dot fill dot blue, and the match geometry effect, the ID would be active tab in namespace of animation. So and else capsule dot fill secondary dot opacity 0.2, and yep, and that foreground style, and if active tag equal to tag, then would be that right, else would be that secondary. Yep, good as good. And here we have on tab gesture for it. So we have with animation dot interactive spring, and we have the response of 0.5, then the damping fraction would be 0.7, and blend duration would be 0.7 also, and then you have to say active tag equal to tag. So this is it. So basically we use the match geometry effect for each one to create this beautiful animation that you can see the changes between the blue color here when this is active or not. So as you can see, we this right here do that. So let me just, as you can see, if we don't do this, we don't use this match geometry effect for each capsule, for each tag. We don't have that animation. So basically this goes for each tag has this ID, and when it change we change the active tag, it change and match the geometry with the last one. So it generates a cool transition between the last one and the new one. So this is it. And let me just see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Oh my god, come on. So here we have dot padding and we have dot horizontal and 16 for the padding. Yep, that's good. So continuing, we have the tag view here, and after that we're gonna build our scroll view here. So let me just create a geometry reader. So here reader and after that we have let size equal to reader let size, and here we have a scroll view. And for our scroll view we have to set that vertical and show indicators false. Then we have a via stack. So in our via stack we have spacing of 36, and here we have to for each through our sample box. So sample box, and here we have the ID of dot self, and here we're going to take on book in, and here it goes. So we have to create our card. Let me just see each card for going through it. So we have to create a card. So here we have outside the body scope. So add view builder. Then we have func for our book card view here. And yep, I think it takes a book. Yep, here book here, and then I'm gonna say type of book and return some view here. Let me just, that's it. So again, we have a geometry reader reader, and here we say that let size equal to reader let size, and let rect equal to reader frame in that name scroll v. So don't worry about that, I will explain it what it's gonna work, how it's gonna working. So we have HS tag here, and then we have the spacing of minus spacing of -20. And here we have via stack, and alignment would be dot leading, and spacing would be 8. And then here we have the text of book dot title. So let me just add it to this one. So book view, book part view, and we pass the book. Yep, here it goes. So we're gonna style it. So font would be title 3. Then we have the font weight. Oops, font weight. That's semi-bold. Here, after that, we have a text for the author. So we have by, and then a string manipulation. So book.author, and that font would be .caption, and the foreground style would be .second. Here it goes, and here we have to create our rating view. So in our views, we have a new file here, new Swift file, naming rating view here. So for rating view, the reason that we create a separate file for rating view and not just pass a typical view builder here, because we're gonna use it in our detail page also. You can see this is a good practice for you to chunk related and reusable components. So here we have rating view here, so variable of rating, type of integer, and then we have the edge stack, and we have the spacing of 4. Then we have 5 stars, so we're gonna 4h 0 to 1 through 5. Then the ID would be .self, and then we have the index, and so here it goes. That image, let me just pass that constant here. So rating, and then 3. So image, system name star dot fill, and the font will be caption 2, and the foreground style, if the index could less or equal to rating, then would be yellow, else would be secondary. Secondary. Yep. Foreground style. Yep, that's it. I think we're good to go. Yep, we have 3. If I pass 4, we have 4 star. If I pass 1 here, we have 1 star. So if you imagine what is the image system name, you can just install SF symbol on your system. And yep, you can all run all these, and this is built in Swift and SwiftUI. These all the Apple emoji, Apple icons that you can use built in SwiftUI in the Apple design. So we use the star. Yep, we're gonna use this. You can just copy and paste the name and use it in the image, system name, and the name. So here it goes. So in our home view, here we have to say the rating here. So rating view, and the rating would be book dot rating. We have it. And here we have a spacer mean length of 4. And after that we have h stack. So h stack. Here we have a text of our book view. So here we have book.book view, and then for font weight would be that semi-bold, and the foreground color, foreground style, foreground style would be that crayon. And here we have a text for the views. Let me just say text. And here we say views. And the font would be the caption. And the foreground style would be the gray. And we have a spacer, at 0. And here we have an image. Again, system name, chevron right, and font would be the caption, and the foreground style would be that gray. So here it goes. And here for our VS stack, here we have dot padding would be 20. And we have dot frame. And for the width, we have size dot width divided by 2, and the height, again, size dot height multiplied by 0.8. And for our background, we have a background here, so we have a rounded rectangle, and we have the corner radius of 10. The style will be continuous for each one, and we have dot fill. We can say dot white, and we have a shadow. And for the color, we have dot black color. Dot black dot opacity would be 0.08. Radius would be 8. And here we have x 5 and y 5. Again, we have another shadow, so I just copy and paste this one here. This is -5 and -5. So what's going on here? Unexpected error. So let me just see. I don't know why the macOS is upload my project into the iCloud, so I think we're good to go here. So here it goes. And after that we have dot z-index of 1. We have it right there. So z-index of 1, and we have dot offset. And here x would be animate, current book, and selected book optional.id equal to book.id. Then would be minus size dot width divided by 2 plus 20, else would be 0. And here we have a z stack. So z stack, and then if not show detail and selected book dot id equal to book dot id, then we're gonna use the image book dot image name here. Yep, that's resizable. Dot scale to fill, and the frame it width would be size dot width divided by 2, and the height would be size dot height. Yep. And we want to clip shape it, so clip shape, and the rounded rectangle with corner radius of 12, and the style will be that continuous. And we have the match geometry effect. So here for the ID we use the book.id, and the namespace we have the animation here. So we use match geometry effect here. So here we have the shadow, and again this is the color would be that black, and the opacity would be 0.1, and the radius would be 5, and for X we have 5, and for Y again we have 5, and again we have another shadow for it, so this is -5 and here -5, so it goes. And here we have dot frame max width dot infinity, and again max height again dot infinity. And here we have to say the frame would be width size dot width. Yep. And here we have a padding of vertical and 16. So before all that, let me just go into the frame. The height would be 220 here, and we have a padding and that horizontal and 16 here. Yep, I think that's good. Let me just check right this one. This is kind of idiotic, but I think yep. So we're gonna build this the animation here in this sec. So here we have the animation here. So that's rotation effect or rotation 3D effect. So for we have to edit it. So rotation effect, 3D effect. So let me just clear this up. And we have to here rotation effect. So that init and degrees. So convert, we have to create a new function here. So convert offset to rotation. And here at the end, we have a function convert offset to rotation. And this is a rect of cgrect. Yep. And gives us back a cg float. So here it goes, and we have a let card height. This is equal to rect.height. Then let minimum y equal to rect.minimum y. And let progress equal to minimum y. If minimum y less than 0, then would be minimum y divided by card height, else would be 0. And let constrained progress equal to min, progress equal to min of minus progress, then would be 1. And we have to return the constraint progress multiplied by 90. So here for the degrees, we have the convert offset rotation, and for the rect we pass the rect here that we created here. And after that we have the axis, and for the x would be 1. Again for the y would be 0, and for the z would be 0. And anchor would be the bottom, and the anchor z would be 1, and perspective would be 0.8. And here we're gonna change it, and yep, I think this is good. And here we have the in our main view, our home view. Let me just go through it, and yep, we have dot on tap gesture. So dot on tap gesture, width animation, and here we have dot easing, and duration would be 0.15, and the animate current block equal to true, and selected block equal to block. So after that we have the dispatch queue main.async after. So for our deadline we have to create a deadline.now plus 0.15, and for the execute we have to create bit animation. So bit animation, and for that we have to use that interactive spring. So we have a duration of 0.6 and dumping fraction would be 0.7, and after that blend duration 0.7. Let me just see what's going on here. So let me just see. So we are good to go here. So with animation here, so with animation, and here dot interactive spring, and for the response we have 0.6, dumping fraction 0.7 and blend duration again 0.7. And here we have to define that show detail equal to true. Good to go. And here we have to pass 5. We have to pass 5. And we have that padding at bottom. And then we have to create bottom padding here. So bottom padding. Don't worry about that. We just created here. So let me just create this one. So here we have bottom padding. Here we have created bottom padding size of CG size and pass CG float. So let's card height type of CG float. Is CG float? Yep. Equal to 220. Let's scroll height CG float equal to size that height and return scroll height minus height. Yep, I think this is good. Size of size. Yep, that's it. So and here we have dot coordinate space, and the name would be scroll. So we named this coordinate space the whole scroll view. We name it the scroll view, and then we use it here and we frame it. So this variable is the whole scroll view height and direct the total rectangle of our scroll view, and then we use it here in our rotation effect, rotation 3D effect to convert offset to rotation, and we use the rect here. So we pass the rect. We create the card height of card height and meanwhile, and then we create this beautiful scroll view. So this is our scroll view. And then we are good to go, I think. So after the scroll view, we have to frame it. So frame width, max width at infinity, max height again dot infinity, and alignment would be dot top. After that we have dot padding, and we have dot horizontal and 16. And we have a background here, so here we have a rectangle, dot fill, white, and ignore safe area, and the opacity would be show detail. If the show detail then would be 1, else would be 0, and yep. Good, and we have that overlay. You have to overlay it. So if let selected book equal to selected book and show detail. Here we have to create our detail view. We just created in a sec. Don't worry about that. Detail view here, and here we have the unchanged of show detail. Then we have to say new value in. So if not new value, so if this is true, is equal to false, so if it's false, then we have with animation that's linear duration would be 0.3, and we have to delay 0.2, and we have animation that current. Let me just see, this is what's going on. So animation animate current book equal to false. So this is good. And yep, that's all. I think we are good to go. We have something here. So let me just see here. We have, say, here we have nice scroll view and nice and clean category view. So we just want to make our detail views. This is so easy. Don't worry about that. In the meanwhile, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. So just about to finish this tutorial. So here we have the detail view. So in our detail view, we have at binding. So we have to bind our variable is showing. This is a Boolean type. We have book variable here, type of book. We have variable of animation, space ID, and then you add state variable animate animation content. Content Boolean type equal to false, and state variable of offset animation Boolean type equal to false, and here we are good to go. Let me just see here content. Okay. Let me just get rid of the preview one. So here we just quickly to create a VSX, so spacing of 16. Here we have a button here. So here we have action. For the action we have width, animation, and we have easing, and the duration will be 0.2. Then the offset animation equal to false. And here again with animation. Again that easing. Duration 0.35, and we have is showing so let me just see what's going on here. Here it goes. This is his animation that is in. Let me just see that is in, and then duration would be 0.35, and it's showing equal to false, and then animation content again equal to false here. So here it goes. Now let me just see. Yep. Here for the label we have image and system name chevron left, and here that font would be the title tree. Oh no. Yep. And the font weight would be that semi-bold, and the foreground style would be that black, and the content shape that content shape is a rectangle, and here for the image we have the padding and that vertical and 16, and we have to frame it, max width, so max width.infinity, and alignment.leading. Here it goes, and opacity. If the animation content, sorry about that. If the animation content, then it's 1, or else it would be 0. And here we have to match the geometry effect. So for the image, and we have geometry. And as you can see, we have to match this one. So we have a geometry reader. So geometry reader, and here we have a reader, and we have to let size equal to reader size, and then we have edge stack here. So we have edge stack, we have a spacing of 20, spacing 20, and then we have image, and again book, that's image name, and we have sizable, and we have scale to fill, and we have to frame it. So for the width, again we have to say size dot width divided by 2, and for the height would be size dot height. Then we have the clip shape it. So clip shapes rounded rectangle, corner radius 12. Then we have match geometry effects. So here we have the book, that's ID, and in namespace of animation here. So as you can see, we match the ID. So here the book ID is, for example, 2, and this is again 2, and these are matches. So the transition between these two is kind of smooth and nice. So match geometry. So here after that we have that shadow again. So shadow, and here we have color. So we have for color we have black, but opacity 0.1. radius 5, x5, and y5. And for we have another one. So these are the same. So this is just x minus 5, y minus 5. And after that we have VS stack here. So we have a book text, book the title. Then we have the font would be the title again, and the font weight would be the bold. And we have a text here, so by book dot pattern, and we have a font, so we have a callout, and foreground. That foreground style would be the gray. And here we have a rating view, passing the rating, and we have book, that rating, Here we have to offset it, so we have that offset. So for the y, if the offset animation is true, then we will say 0, then it would be 100. And the opacity, if the offset animation, then would be 1, else would be 0. And here so here we have dot frame, and height would be 220. Then we have the geometry reader again for our details. So reader in let size again equal to reader.size. Here we have VStack, and alignment would be dot leading, and then here we have it. So we have the text, and we have book description here. So let me just book. So dot font title, dot font weight, so dot font weight would be dot semi bold, and the foreground style would be dot black. Yep, and here let me just frame it, dot frame, so max width dot infinity, max height would be dot infinity also. Then we have the background. So background, we have the rectangle dot fill, and would be dot gray, dot opacity of 0.2, and then it's good. And we have to clip shape it. So clip shape, rounded rectangle, and corner radius would be 16. And here we have offset. For the X we have offset animation, then would be 0, else would be minus size dot width plus 32. And here we have a padding of that vertical and 16. Here we have that frame width, sorry about that, max width, again that infinity, max height, that infinity, and the alignment would be the top. And yep, dot padding, dot horizontal, and 16. And the background, here we have to use the round rectangle dot fill, and for the fill I use the ultra thin material, and we have to say dot ignore safe area, or we can use the thin material here. Ignore safe area, we have the opacity of animation content, then would be 1, else would be 0. And here we have dot unappear width animation. For the body we have easing, and duration would be 0.35, and we take animation content equal to true, and again width animation dot easing, and duration 0.35, dot delay dot 0.50, and we say the offset animation equal to true. Here it goes. This is our detail view here. So I jump to the home view, and here I think let me just find it. So here we have to create a detail view in the overlay. So integrated it in. So here, if let selected book equal to selected book and show details. So detail view, and it's showing you have to pass $sign is $sign show detail, and for the book we have to pass selected book, and for the animation we have to pass the animation here. So this is good, and here we have to say dot transition. Let me just try it, and then yep, good. So here it goes, as you can see. So we have to just say transition and dot asymmetric. So insertion will be dot identity, and removal will be dot offset, and y would be 5. Good to go, I think. And yep, here it goes. You can see it right there. So let me just open it up in my simulator. So I select iPhone 15 Pro. Yep, and here I just press Command and R to build this project for us, and yep, that's it. So in the meantime that the project is gonna build, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe me, Dev. Hit the bell for the notification, hit the like button, share this video with your friends and with your colleagues. And let me just again, I think it's uploaded to iCloud. I don't know why it is gonna take it like that. So here we can build it. Yep, as I say, like this video, share this video with your friends, and help me to create these great tutorials for you and support me. Yep. So what is going on? Oh, okay. This is iOS 7.2. This is iOS 7.5, 17.4, and 17.2. So we have two simulators here. And yep, here the preview app, and here this is our app that we built together. So here I think I'm just waiting for the simulator to show what's going on. Oh, okay. So I have some mistake here. So in the content view, I have to say the home view here. So again, Command and R. So here it goes. I just compares Command and R, and yep, this is the first one, the preview one that I'll show you earlier, and oh, we have something here in our tree. Oh no, I don't want the breakpoint here, just breakpoint. So again, Command and R, sorry about that, and I think we're good to go. Yep, that's identical, that it is here. So history, classical, and then fairy tales, and it's like this one. Beautiful and nice animation here, like this one here. So this is it. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Until the next one, be safe and practice until you make it. So be safe and bye bye, guys.